Do you know why you're here?
Yes.
And why is that, Lucy?
I killed my mother.
Your mother, Rebecca Lewis, was found yesterday dead, impaled with an Allen wrench in her stomach and 3 other stab wounds to the chest. Why?
Because she deserved it.
Did she?
Obviously, for what she did to my sister. She was beating her. I would come home and she would be crying in her room. I wasn't able to talk to her. She would be too distressed to speak.
So you killed her because you wanted revenge?
No. For justice.
You killed your mother because you wanted justice?
Yes, it's that simple.
It's that simple.
It's that simple. I wouldn't just kill someone for no reason. That I don't go around killing other people like someone who's insane with no rhyme or reason.
Does that make you better than them?
No. No one's better than one another.
And yet you wanted to kill your mother because she thought she was a low enough life that you could just take it away in a second.
I didn't say she was a lowlife. I said she was holding my sister, and I just snapped.
Tell me what led up to your mother's murder. What happened the day before?
I woke up, I went to work, I came home. My mother's in the kitchen, she's drunk. I go to my sister, I ask her if she's done her homework. She said yes. I believed her. She walks over to her saying that if she keeps on lying, no one's going to love her. She grabs her face, lifts her chin high enough so they see eye to eye, and then she starts yelling at her. I grab my mother, I drag her to my room, and there I see an Allen wrench. So I stab her 3 times and I leave it there, inside her.
And where was your sister when this was happening? Was she in the kitchen coloring, or did she follow you into the room?
She was in her closet. She kept on going back there. She was crying. She was terrified. She wouldn't even look at me.
And what did you want from your sister?
I just wanted to make sure she was okay.
And after you did that, what did you do?
I went back into the living room and I slept on the couch.
Did your mother ever abuse you when you were little or otherwise?
No, that was my father's job. My mother was abusive because she was drunk. She never knew what was going on.
And what kind of abuse did your dad engage in when you were a kid?
He beat me and burnt me with cigarettes whenever he got mad.
Sounds like a bad guy.
He was, but only when he was mad. I knew he hated himself. Every Sunday he would take us to church. And when we got home, he started drinking and smoking his cigar. He would tell me another story about how damned his soul was. He might have been bad. He might have been a bad man. But he was also tormented. That's why he did the things he did.
Are you tormented?
Isn't everyone?
Do you think your soul is damned like your father did? Do you think you're going to hell?
I have to be. It's going to happen anyway. Just like it was inevitable for my dad. He died of suicide. Doesn't that mean he's going to hell regardless?
Do you think suicide is a damnable offense?
I feel like every tortured soul pushed to killing themselves deserves a pleasant afterlife. But I'm not a religious figure, so what do I know? What do you mean? I killed her.
No, you didn't, Lucy. Your mother never died. She died 2 years ago from an overdose. Lucy, I need you to remember what happened yesterday, what actually happened. Go back to when you say you got home from work. Your sister is coloring at the kitchen table. You ask your sister if she did her homework, and she says she did. You don't believe her. You call her a liar, and she denies it. You grab her face and start yelling at her. Then, in a fury, you go to the bedroom down the hall. Grab the Allen wrench and stab yourself 3 times, leaving the wrench in her stomach. Bleeding, you go into your sister's room and find her in the closet, horrified, crying and screaming. This is what actually happened, Lucy. You never killed your mother, you killed yourself. For the past 2 years, your mother has been your split personality.
That didn't happen. I killed her.
No, you're not.
You're dead, Lucy. This is your judgment day.